ये रेडियो पाकिस्तान पॉडकास्ट है।
I am Ran Javed and this is Radio Pakistan podcast. Today we have with us a man of understanding, a rather very candid and deep understanding of human psychology, and as well as he has an ample information on how to engage our youth in positive spectrum of life, rather entrepreneurship and lot many other startup as well. So sometimes we feel that our youth is not being focused as the rest of the world is concerned. So how do you suggest to the solution to the issues?
Well, almost 60% of Pakistan's population is below the age of 30 years. And I think there are a lot of opportunities existing in our country. But where is the problem? The youth is mainly not aware of those opportunities.
Okay.
So we need to set up more and more incubation centers. We need to maybe introduce reforms in our curricular system. Maybe in universities we should teach them how to access
Not only the degrees, but some understanding.
our curricular system, educational system is unfortunately mainly focused on getting more and more, higher marks. But we are not focusing on quality, on practicality of different degrees and certification programs.
Okay.
So I think we should introduce these kind of reforms in our educational institutions. We should teach our kids how to set up small businesses, for example, if they can access even very small scale funds, or the government can facilitate them through interest-free or low-interest loans. So, have them set up small businesses.
Okay.
They can access those opportunities.
It's not only the government jobs, and because we mostly youth or generic cities likewise, like Multan, Bhawanpur, Balochistan, and KP, and likewise.
Yeah,
Sindh.
you know what? It's unfortunate, but we are more focused on our children growing in a way that they can access some jobs in institutions, in companies. But if there are no businesses, or if there are less number of businesses, even this is not possible. There won't be so many job opportunities available in the market.
Okay.
So we need to promote the culture of business. We need to encourage our children setting up small businesses instead of wasting their time looking for jobs. And it also increases the level of stress among them. And this technology is also a great opportunity. Fortunately, we have internet connections everywhere available nowadays, 4G.
Rather, we are only hungry with the Wi-Fi as well.
Yeah, 4G is accessible almost, I think, every...
And every nooks and part of the country as well, obviously.
So it brings with it a lot of opportunities. If our youth can learn basic programming skills or even word processing, data
Understanding of the gadgetry, software.
so they can work as freelancers, which is nowadays becoming
It's a more fashion.
that brings some foreign exchange also to the country. So there are opportunities, but again, I would say that youth is unfortunately not aware because our academic system is not teaching them these kind of skills and not imparting these type of educational opportunities. So we need to set up. Actually, the government needs to set up more and more incubation centers. At this time, there are few incubation centers, mainly in cities like Islamabad, Lahore, Peshawar, etc. But what about smaller towns like Bhawanpur, like Multan? So we need to set up incubation centers there as well.
And there's a very innovative rather to engage youth like with the startup businesses as well.
Of course, and for this purpose, I understand the government has very limited resources, but for this purpose, they can collaborate with institutions such as the United Nations institutions. Okay, and they can also facilitate in accessing international, assistance for this purpose. They can also collaborate with the companies like Microsoft, like Google, so they can invite them to set up incubation centers. And it's a win-win situation for both, for Pakistan as a nation, also for those corporations, because at the end they can get high quality skills from this market. And I believe it would cost them a lot less than what they are paying in countries like United States or in European countries. So it's a win-win situation for both ends. So these are the ways that I can think we can help our youth access.
And we can overcome all this very issue that we have at this moment.
Yeah, of course. So it can be very helpful for our youth.
Okay.
They can generate income. They can address their family issues through additional income. For example, even if they are working in some office, they can work for part-time as an online freelancer, there are many websites like Fiverr, like Odesk and these kind of websites. So they can simply sign up on those websites. They can offer their services over there.
And we can earn a lot remaining at home.
Yeah, but the problem is they can definitely create an account, but they do not know how to market their skills.
So marketing is important.
Yeah. So we need to teach them how to, for example, write a gig on Fiverr. How to what are the
What is this like gig?
Gig is actually, your offer to your clients, your potential clients. You tell them what are some of the skills that you can offer. For example, if someone is expert in data processing, so what is the actual text that he writes on Fiverr to attract those clients? That's called a gig. And then it also includes pricing details. It also includes timeline for delivery of projects, etc. So we need to guide our youth on this. And there are many elements that are exploiting our youth because of this. They are offering just sign up on this website, pay this much of amount and you will get money every day, which is not true. So it's also on the other end, our youth is being exploited, and we can help them by increasing their knowledge, by making them more aware of these opportunities, by guiding them how to access the international market, by offering their services. So it can help Pakistan as a nation and also our youth to address their challenges.
Okay. So very, healthy talk and rather very informative. And I do think so with this podcast, our youth can benefit it a lot, and we too. Thank you very much. Well, thank you so much. All the best. Thank you. All the best.
ये रेडियो पाकिस्तान पॉडकास्ट है।